Okay, thank you for watching, and thank you to the teammates that sent me this information. It flew right by me. So this came out May 7th. New rock lines discovered in Peru predate the famous Nazca lines by centuries and likely once marked the site of ancient fairs, researchers say. So I thought it'd be fun to pull up some Nazca lines and show you some of the stuff that they'd like to depict. And what do you know? Look at that. There's the Stargate, there's the portal, there's the Tree of Life opening, there's the Keyhole. There's the same thing that the Aztecs, the Mayans, the Syrians, the Babylonians, the Egyptians, the list goes on, that depict this same event happening and has happened throughout history. This says from 400 to 650 AD, they were talking about it, but we can't really trust their calculations how old this stuff is. But we know it's old and it goes back a long, long time, and they're all talking about the same event. Sometimes it looks like this, sometimes they depict it as a keyhole, sometimes they depict it as the actual Tree of Life. And let's see these ancient lines that were found, that were even older now than the Nazca. My stupid computer will scroll up here. When you know it, it's the same thing as the Tree of Life. They talk about it and it just make it look different every time. They just repackage it so people won't catch on. But it's all the same thing. It all represents the same thing. And what's funny is this article came out May 7th, and there it is. Well, it turns out that Zakk Wylde's guitar is getting returned to him, and what's he like to play? He likes to play the Vortex. He likes to play the Spiral. This came out May 5th. And what's even funnier about all this is that his little Spiral Vortex Tree of Life guitar, it's been in the news before. You know, when it first was reported it was stolen from him? Back on March 17th. Well, what also went missing in March that had the Tree of Life on it? That's right, the Malaysian Airlines. They can't shut up about this thing. You know, they just talk about it nonstop. How people haven't caught on, I have no idea. And speaking of which, talking about stuff opening up, you see back on May 12th, it was reported that nice little square popped up here, a square hole popped up in the sun. Sure hope nothing snuck out of there. So they know this is going to happen. They have historical records of this event taking place in the sky. They just don't want you to know about it because they want you to be scared and confused so they can capitalize on it and control you when it happens. So what they do is they brainwash people and they teach them to make fun of people like me and people like us that talk about this stuff. And they say, oh, that's just a bunch of junk. You know, although these guys are conspiracy theorists, crazy people. When, you know, they say in the meantime, well, you know, we'll get that in just a second. You know, but just in case something like that does happen and aliens come out, we're going to appoint an ambassador. And then you got people like Bill Clinton, as you saw. He goes on television and says, oh, yeah, well, you know, we wouldn't be surprised if aliens existed. When he knows downright, as you saw, he's stressed about it because he knows the truth and he just don't want to say nothing. Because they can't capitalize on that stuff if you know about it. It's all a big joke. That's all this is. It's all one big joke. And this blew my mind the other night. I've been watching Cartoon Network. Been watching that stuff for a long time. Love Adult Swim. Been watching. I don't care for it anymore. It's just really evil, awful stuff. I just watch it to learn, for research, because right here goes to show. I can't believe I missed this. You see the Keyhole? I've watched this stuff 1,000 times. I never noticed it until like 2 nights ago. Maybe that'll help. I can't believe I've never noticed that before. Some of this stuff is so blatantly obvious right in your face, it's ridiculous, and you don't even see it. And I'm a perfect case of that. I've been hit with this stuff for about a year, and I have made several Adult Swim Cartoon Network videos, and I had never caught that. I just focused on it being in black and white, just Masonic right there. And then I was just flipping through and just having to turn on Ghostbusters 2 on TV last night, and here it is again. Here are the pillars, here's the ark, here's the cube, the doorway, and here's even the step ladder going up. It's usually a set of stairs into the Keyhole. And this is a demon they try to sacrifice a baby to. Monster Man. He wants to come out, try to sacrifice to let this guy out so they can come and rule the world. They talk about it all the time. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, get out of here. So, I just wanted to share this stuff with everybody. These links will be below. I gotta talk about this real fast. This channel is going around threatening people. I'll mention one of them because they made a video and they don't care. The other person didn't want to call them out, and that's fine. but they threaten Red Pill Revolution, and that guy does awesome work too. Great stuff. I mean, he actually has done a really great video recently about the opening of CERN and the Stargate and what have you, letting these things through. I'll put a link to that below. But these guys are nothing. They know what they're doing, man. They know they're not. They know they're not God or Christ like they claim to be, and they know they're not teaching no kind of truth. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, if this don't give it away just right here, I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but they know what they're doing. And I just want to throw that out there because I've had people ask me about what I thought about this channel. I think this says it all. Okay, deceivers, deception, liars, right there. And I really hope they hear me say this because I know who you guys are. I really do. I honestly, maybe I can't prove it, but I've got a really great clue of who you guys really are. I think you guys are a part of the same team that had their big channel shut down recently because there was something definitely not right about that channel either. So I kind of think you're the same people. I think I know exactly who you guys are. But can't prove it. Guess we'll find out. Or not. Doesn't matter either way. Liars. That's all we need to, that's all you need to know about these guys. So these links will be below. Tree of Life in your face again as always. So things going to open up. They know it. Don't know when. I've heard 2017, but I haven't verified that for myself. Don't know how true that is. Just pass along what I've heard. So it's going to happen though. Wish it wouldn't, but it is. So thanks to my teammates and subs. Thanks for all the support. Everybody out there is great. Keep looking. Keep your eyes open. Proud to stand with you. All right. Bye.